I don't know. This is like this recent clip of Joy Taylor. I guess I haven't watched it. We're gonna watch it together for the first time.
Yeah, I don't either. I think there's also I think there's a massive attack on femininity. Like the idea is that the masculinity is actually what's being attacked, right? Like and that everything is watered down, everything is softened now. Everything is feminine. I actually think femininity is under control. I think that a big part of the reason why this is happening is because women got too close to power.
Okay, how so?
I mean, the audacity that a black woman would run for president. I mean, this was their last stand. They were like, hold on, listen, we let you in boardrooms, we let you get credit cards. Running for president is just it's too much audacity for us. When you have like cute aggression, when you see something that's like so cute, you just start spazzing out. They had like audacity aggression, like how the fuck could she do this?
Yeah,
she's supposed to fucking stay in line. Yeah. There's too many bitches. Get them out of here. And that's what it's really about. So rolling back of women's rights and this push that women have somehow created this world where there's too much equality and we can make choices about when we have children and that marriage rates are dropping because nobody wants to fucking deal with a cheating alcoholic man when you can just get your own apartment. Yeah. Guys are lonely. Men in these fucking caves that would never touch a woman in their life anyway, have convinced themselves that OnlyFans models are curving them because they sent them $5.
Yeah.
It is this attack on femininity. It's not about.
Okay, so there's some truth to some of the stuff she said. I do think that some of these like cave dwelling dudes who are like on Twitter and they're like, oh, like women are awful, women are garbage. Blah. It's like those dudes are disgusting and they are mad annoying for like acting like as if someone would ever want to even have with them anyways. She is kind of right about that. But for some reason, I don't know what it is about her. Ever since the whole her like sleeping around that ESPN thing has came out, she's been like out a little bit more like in just like, I don't know, I guess the mainstream, or maybe I'm just paying attention to her a little bit more now because of that. So I think in some ways that was beneficial for her. And also I realized I don't really like her. I don't really know what it is about her. I don't know. Maybe it's because she's loud and like very matter of fact. Maybe they call me a hater for saying that, but I don't know what it is about Joy. Her personality just rubs me the wrong way. And the whole Kamala running for president that's silly. Like, definitely that was a part of the plan on one side of the aisle for sure. I hate to get into politics too much, especially like in the current climate, but she's way off base with that one, in my opinion.
About masculinity.
Right. But let me ask you a question about the incels. Do you think the incels, do you care about the loneliness of the incel?
I think that male loneliness is a massive fucking problem.
Okay, so
I think non-pussy getting male lonelies are deteriorating society. Yes, I think it is a massive problem.
What do you think the fix is?
One, I think we should legalize prostitution.
Okay.
I have been standing on this for decades.
Hey, Based. I ain't gonna lie, Joy. Based. I ain't gonna lie. She right. Because why not? If you can give it away for free, why can't you sell it? You can give it away to 1,000 dudes, 1,000 men. Stand them up, line them up all the way around the block, straight in a row, 1,000 of them. Record it and put it on TV. Put it on OnlyFans and get rich off of it and buy a supercar. I might be talking about someone very particular. You can do that. You can't sell it though. I'm just saying, why? I get it. Society, whatever. Not great. Hey, listen. Legalize it.
Decades, and I think that prostitution should be legalized.
Okay.
They will never do this, but that I think would be a massive solve.
Massive solve. Okay.
But I do hate the like way she said it. Come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, It ain't their fault necessarily that they're like they are. Some people it is. Some dudes it's their fault. It's your fault that you're like where you are. But some dudes is born a particular way, particular facial structure, particular body type, and that's just what they have. And it just ain't what it is. It just ain't it for women, and that's fine. But don't say getting that, like, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. That's what I'm saying about her. It's like she'll say some stuff I agree with, but then she'll say it in a way that I'm like, I don't want to agree with you. Like, I don't know what it is about her, man. She just be rubbing me the wrong way.
One.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Ask follow-ups.
No. Follow-up is what, because that's a temporary loneliness fix, although it's effective. What would be a long-term fix to bringing people back together? What do you think?
Okay. So while it's a temporary fix, right? And many people will have some retorts to this, of course. It's not a simple solve. Mm-hmm. But I believe that straight male biology, and particularly men who have this sort of anger, is because they don't get physical intimacy, mm-hmm. right? But they have convinced themselves the type of physical intimacy they would like is, their favorite porn star or favorite OnlyFans girl or this unattainable beauty on Instagram who is never, ever, ever, ever going to fuck you or meet you or talk to you ever. Mm-hmm. So they don't look for the physical intimacy that is around them. They don't go outside of their home. They don't go down to the local library. They don't go to their local bar. They don't go join a social group in order to meet people because they feel that this fucking beautiful 10, whatever, is going to walk through their fucking front door and suck their dick. And that's never going to happen. But they sit there scrolling like, hey, in the DMs. And they believe then that the women are not responding to them because of feminism.
Wait a minute. So are you telling me that when the pizza guy shows up to the door?
Yeah, I don't suck his dick, actually.
I mean, that's not.
Nah, because you probably do. That's a lie. You lie. If he was attractive enough.
Real, that doesn't happen?
No. I know. The setups in porns are insane.
But
and you buffer past.
But I don't.
You buffer past or not?
Well, I buy porn, so I don't. I'm a porn buyer. So I don't. So like it. I get.
So you have to get your money.
I get my shit in the top quality, like it's because I'm actually supporting. Yeah. Like I get my shit.
You want it clear?
Yeah, I don't want to fucking. Y'all niggas. I don't understand how y'all.
Porn buying in 2025 is insane, bro.
Y'all niggas want fucking spyware on y'all computers and all of that stuff like that.
It's a lot.
I watched the BTS. I watched the behind the scenes. I want to know.
Watch the interviews?
Yeah.
That's
interviews are such a waste of time. I hate an interview porn. You're just sitting there and it's like flash, 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 and it's back to her talking. No, what's the point?
No. I want to know, hi, my name is Candace. I'm from Rialto. Well, anyway.
We have derailed. The point is, I think intimacy is a big problem. I think men not having sex is a big problem.
But this is my
and the confidence that comes from not having physical intimacy, not having the ability to have sex, turns them into these raging psychopaths that then blame feminism and women running for presidents as the reason why
no one ever blamed her. Stop.
And then they go out and vote as such in favor of trillionaires who wouldn't give a fuck if they had their last breath halfway through this podcast.
She just said, like, her overall, like, she said a lot of true stuff there, I would say, that I agree with. But why does she keep bringing it back to Kamala? This had nothing to do with Kamala, bro. They don't care. Like, she doesn't even, she's like missing the giant gap of the men that she's talking about are literally voting for Kamala and then still doing the same stuff she's talking about. Like, they are all supportive of it. The majority of the incels that I've met in real life, absolutely on that side of the aisle. I don't know outside of that, of course, on the internet, those dudes, I don't know them personally, so I can't speak on them as much. I feel like, yeah, they've been red-pilled. Yeah, they've been, they've been fresh and fit, Myron, as the king, Trump, like, there probably are like that on that side. There's probably plenty of those. But as far as the ones I've met in real life, absolutely, that sit around and at home, they are exactly that. They're the type of dudes who need the kind of intimacy she has. And like, while they are in that same boat, they are angry too. They're angry at females too. They don't vocalize it the same way, but they also are on the side of I want. They'll fall right in line with everything girls want to do. Like I want Kamala to be the president, and I want her, and I think women's rights are on the ballot this time. It's like I know for a fact she's leaving out a large gap of dudes that are like that. That's the only thing that pisses me off. But I do agree with what she said. You should be able to sell it. You should be able to sell it, and there's a lot there. These social issues will never go. I don't think they're ever going away. I think these have been talked about since the 90s. If you watch Sex and the City right now, which was a show that was made in the 90s, the first season is all about these exact issues. She was writing about them in the 1990s, which is over 30 years ago now. That show was out, and it's just here to stay. It's only being exacerbated by the internet, and absolutely, I will say the internet drives me insane. It drives me so insane when I go through the feed and people say ignorant stuff like this girl's mid, that girl's ugly, that girl's fat. And it's like, like how in the real world are you ever going to find a girl that you're attracted to and that will actually be attracted to you as well? Because that's the important part. If you think Margot Robbie is mid and you wouldn't date Margot Robbie, which is honestly, I think most of these dudes are like either trolling or they're lying. I don't know what it is. I don't really believe them. But if that's what you genuinely think and you're sitting at home and you're scrolling through and you think she's mid and there's like these other Instagram girls, I can't even think of their name right now. I can't think of them. I don't, because I'm not in that world. The one that dated Drewski, I don't even know. I don't know, but you just think like these girls that are like with the perfectly fake butt and the perfect fake boobs and in the plastic face and everything is manicured perfectly, and you think that those girls, like she said, will somehow sleep with you. You're insane. You're insane, and I think those kids are absolutely a problem, and I think that drives me insane. Like as soon as I hate the word mid. Like as soon as I hear Taylor Swift is mid, it's like okay, and maybe she is, but I'm just using her as an example of one of those people who I'm like, it just drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely bonkers to hear dumb stuff like that. It just makes me so enraged because I'm like, you guys are so lost. Like you go mid would be an improvement for a lot of the girls that some of you guys deserve. Because like a lot of you guys deserve way less than mid. But for some reason, since the internet has your brain convinced that you deserve something more, you're out here calling Taylor Swift and Margot Robbie and I don't even know. They say it about every chick. It seems like Sydney Sweeney. It's insane. It's insane what they say, and that is a big problem. Absolutely, Joy's on to something with that. I ain't gonna lie. She got a point. She made some. I still don't like her. I don't know what it is about her, but she's on point with some of the stuff she said. I'll give her that straight up. She's solid. She's solid. She made some solid points just now. I'll give her that.